We absolutely nailed it last week with the Here We Golf agent, who is now the Fantasy Golf Hub AI Gent.
AI Gent.
He is. Welcome to the Fantasy Golf Hub for LIV Singapore.
Yeah.
I keep doing that. It's that side. There's the logo. Rebrand. Same us. New title.
Yeah.
New branding. Let's get into LIV Golf Singapore. Pick sleepers and fades for this week. Last week we nailed it. Jon Rahm gets back in the winner's circle. He was a lock. I mean, he's a lock most weeks anyway. But yeah, he hadn't won for a bit, to be fair. So
no, he hadn't, but he was dialed in, and he just obliterated the field, didn't he?
Yeah, and then the big fade was Bryson.
Yeah.
And it proved to be Casey. He rallied a little bit towards the end of the tournament, finished about 20th, bit mid-table for LIV. So let's see what we've got to look forward to in Singapore. Sentosa Golf Club. So we're looking at the model maker framework as we are doing each and every week. So we've got a par 72, 7,400 yard course. So
long.
It's long. I've never heard of this grass. You? Tiff Eagle. It's a type of Bermuda. Fast undulating greens. So it's a stiff test. We've got the Dragon's Tail where we've got water all the way around holes 3 to 7. We've got narrow tree line fairways as well. So you need driving accuracy.
Love it. Technical requirements. So the AI Gent has said that you need good strokes gained on approach. This has got a high correlation with previous success. So yeah, precision from 150 to 200 yards is very critical. Strokes gained around the green. Scrambling is the hidden metric at Sentosa. Winners in the past, notably the man who we don't mention anymore on LIV, Brooks Koepka, have led the field in scrambling when missing these small, firm targets. And strokes gained off the tee, which is simple, because it's so bloody long.
Yeah.
But if you miss the fairways,
you're punished.
You're punished, yeah.
And then there's course fit as well. There's a premium here. The people who've done well here in the past have done well again.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Here We Golf AI Gents has brought out as our primary candidates for the week. Shock horror. Number 1, strokes gained approach, strokes gained around the green 5th, and course fit score of 0.94, which I guess is out of 1. So he's pretty much your lock. Again, is Jon Rahm. High win percent probability. Solid last week. He's solid pretty much every week. And seems to have kicked on again. I don't know if he got a bit fed up, but now they've got the impetus of the world ranking points.
Yeah.
He's just taken over, really. Joaquin Niemann, former champ. Again, not too far behind Rahm in the sort of overall score in terms of the metrics there.
Yeah.
Slightly less win probability at 15%. Bryson.
Back in the mix.
Due to his distance and the length of the course, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Brandon Grace, that's what I see there.
Yeah.
But his stats and his accuracy bring him into play. And then we've got Carlos Ortiz, Taylor Gooch, and David Puig. I like Puig, but he's dropped off a bit in recent weeks.
He played well last week, though, didn't he?
Did he?
Decent finish in the end, yeah.
Sammy Valimaki did.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jon Rahm, his ball striking metrics are just flying at the minute. He's on a 2-year high. Brandon Grace, he's gone with statistical sleeper of the week. Spoiler. Joaquin Niemann is the defending champion.
Yeah.
And his strokes gained at this venue statistically significantly higher than other venues. So sleepers and fades, lad.
So yeah, if we're looking at we've already looked at the profile really. So we'll just move into the sleepers. Brandon Grace, number 1 on strokes gained on the green on LIV. Scrambling king of the 90s. His elite short game is perfectly suited for the firm elevated greens at Sentosa, which is, yeah, it makes sense.
A
lot of sense.
You're going to be missing greens, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, coming in from a long way out and narrow fairways would suggest greens are going to be missed.
Bit of a bold sleeper pick here from Thomas Deitch because he's not been in great form, has he?
No.
But high green and regulation percentage makes him a high floor value pick for Singapore.
Yeah.
We will see how you get on, Mr. Gent.
Let's move on to the fades then. Last week we faded DeChambeau, didn't we? And he's back in again.
Despite being a bomber as well, but his accuracy isn't always there, is it?
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Again, he needs to be finding fairways, and he doesn't always do it. He certainly can, and if he does, he's got the capability of giving John Rahm a good run for his money.
Yeah.
But it does sort of equalise his distance a bit, that tightness of the course. And the other one, DJ. He's played a bit better recently, actually. 4 aces have got their arse in gear, haven't they?
Yeah.
Andy Kim's win and stuff like that. 4 aces won this week.
Yeah.
Peters and Dietrich are on 4 aces with him, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 4 of them have done okay. But the AI gents expect a poor showing from Dustin this week. He doesn't like Bermuda greens for putting, and he's duffing his chips, basically. Lack of control.
That's
brutal.
No real shocks there.
No, I don't think so. We're probably expecting John Rahm to be thereabouts, along with Neiman. The Gooch and Ortiz shouts for me, not players I would have considered. They're probably up there, and Dietrich is your sleeper.
Biggest thing I would advise you to do is to fade Phil Mickelson now. He's definitely not going to win.
Mate, that's it. So inside that. Yeah. What a gent for that, sharing that wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. Patrick Reed as well.
Yeah, and Brooks is going to have an absolute mare in Singapore.
Yeah, terrible.
In fact, don't even think he'll show up. He's not even going to turn up. And that's it. A quick whiz through of your picks, sleepers and fades by the Fantasy Golf Hub. Let's see how they get on next week. We'll be back next week with DP World Tour pick, sleepers and fades for the Hainan Classic. Classic or Open?
Open.
PGA Tour has got the first event of its segment its second segment if you're playing the Fantasy PGA Tour game next week, and then LIV will be on a break.
We were on a break!
Right, Ross, lad. And then later in the week, we've got the Fantasy Golf Hub 19th hole show, where we're going to be discussing our new initiative with, we've set up Links Connect, and we'll be talking junior golf at your local golf club and all the sorts of pitfalls and struggles that they find and what we can do to try and help. So tune in for that one.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next week.
Enjoy.
Take it easy. Ba-dum.